Today we're looking at this LeetCode medium problem 373. Find the k pairs with the smallest sum. You're given an array of two integers num1 and num2 sorted in non-decreasing order and an integer k. Define a pair uv which consists of one element from the first array and one element from the second array. Return the k pairs with the smallest number. So we have 1, 7, 11, 2, 4, 6. So we get 1, 2, 1, 4, and 1, 6. And the second one we have, so this is the all possible pairs, and we get the small ones. This is the second example. The basic idea for this one is to use some kind of a priority queue and basically queue all the data in and keep the value with the lowest number. So let's just define our result is equal to new list of int, and we return the there, and then we can add some checks here. If nums 1 dot length is equal to 0, or nums 2 the length is equal to 0, or k is equal to 0, then we just return result. Otherwise, we define a priority queue priority queue with the we'll keep the tuples, the indexes from I and j, and we'll have the result. We'll use the result as the variable to queue. So what we just need to come up with the pair. So what we'll do, I guess, first is we can just loop through int I is equal to 0, I less than nums1 dot length I plus plus, and we could do pq dot enqueue, and we'll say we just need to get the nums 1 I and nums 2, we'll keep it to 0. I'll say I and so in this way, what we're trying to do is basically we have let's say we have these two arrays, and what we're going to do is basically keep we're going to iterate through I and keep the first value of 2. So basically this it's going to have our first value is going to be in the queue is going to be 1 and 2. The sum is going to be 3 here. Similarly, similarly, what we can do here is we'll go through the length of the variable, or we can go through. All we can do here is do math dot min, and we could say whatever is if I dot if whichever is less, because we don't want to fill the values above k. So this is going to be 7, and this is going to be um, 11. It's going to be 13 and 9. So we've matched up. So like in this example, we're making these pairs. So we've just uh, made the pairs and got the smallest value. So the smallest is going to be the first one for both, and we basically enqueue it, and we just have to loop through it. We can say if pq dot count is greater than 0, uh, uh, and what we do is var I and j, and we say pq dot dq, and we're gonna dequeue the value from our priority queue, and we're gonna add it to the result as a new list of int, and say nums1 I, nums2 j. This will just uh, add the value there, and then we have to look through the. So similarly, we've done for the first value. So we're gonna dequeue this one. So when the first time we come here, we'll dequeue it, we'll add it to the result. But we need to enqueue the remaining value. So we've gone through all the ones. All the ones from I, but we just have to go through the ones in J. So so the second array of the nums2, we'll have to go through that. In Q, I'll say I, J, and so this is going to be, because we already, J was at 0, so we're going to have to put that to 1, and we'll say, oh, sorry, I got a typo. It's just going to be plus. So the total comes here, and I'll just copy that from there, and it's just going to be j plus 1. So basically, we'll enqueue them again and remove them. So so if we look at this example, so the second would be uh, uh, this one, and once we come here, so we've gotten rid of this one. So I is going to be 0, and uh, I is going to be, and J is going to be 4. So we'll get 1, 4. This is going to be 5. So we'll get so this is going to be 5, and this will be on the top of the queue once we come here. And additionally, like we added this check for K. We need to check if we don't really need to add an additional value if the value of K is that. And additionally, we should add another check over here for if we don't want to have is less than nums2 dot length. So we don't want to have an out of index error. So for basically we'll come in, we'll dequeue the value, add it to the result. The smallest value the value of the smallest total should be on top every time, and then we add it to a queue, and we decrement K, and we pop it again. This way, we'll just keep on adding the small values, because we added with the first one, and then we'll just add it with 2, 7, and 2, 7, and 2, 11. So it's going to be 4. So it's going to be 1 4, and then the once we dequeue this one, the next one would be 1 6, and then the will be 7. So we're just going to add. We'll just keep on adding these guys to k, and once we have 3 values for k, and it should be fine. Let's just see if there are any errors in this code. Oh, I didn't have the semicolon there. Oh, sorry. It should be nums1, nums1. I'm not able to solve this. Let's just submit this to see if we're able to submit it. And we're good.